You want to walk over by the shed and get some movies inside there? I don't think there's enough light though.
Probably not inside. And there's the Kempkas again. Still walking around, turning around. We're looking at now the Norrell's place. And we've seen that many times. And
Yeah, you're rolling right here.
I'm rolling?
Is the car showing?
Yep. Okay. Let's see here.
Channel 4 news there. Action news reporting.
Okay, we're just taking a view of the little house that Dad and William built many years ago. I think it was 1946 when it was built, right after William had come back from the Navy. And of course, here it is right next to the garage. And turning over here to the right now, we look up to the stairway. And we see our little fire escape up there that we used to play on quite often when we were kids. This upstairs was built in 1940 and 1941. There's a better picture of our little fire escape out the back. Here's again our shop, our foundry. And sitting right in front of me now is that radio shack that William and I used to quite frequently spend many hours in it. Oops, we got all the brightness we can get right there, Steve, and it's just very marginal.
I know, the sun's about to go down.
Well,
Go ahead.
there's Mrs. Sanders' house there. The McKinnons right behind it. This is where Keith White lived, and also where the Mosers lived. And there's a little grape orchard that Mother had. Like Mrs. Hooper, she loved to have a garden. And there's some trees in the back.
Yeah, I don't know whether that would get up or not. Let's get a jerk to it. Yeah.
We'll go get a crane or something.
Yeah, we'll pull it up. Did you see that carnival king and queen to be crowned as they're doing it?
That's a rich folks' party.
Rich. Oh, what time was that?
It's 4 o'clock. I don't know whether it's over.
I was wondering who was going to win. What is that, a horse race? Yeah. Oh, gosh, I've never watched that. I've never watched that.
Forgot about it. Wonder who won.
Johnny Cash laughed, whose reports have sold as 55 million copies.
Did you know you was on television?
For
Why don't
what?
you look pretty, you?
I was.
Sure you're on television.
Sure we are.
Won't you look pretty?
Why don't you come over here and sit by me?
I don't want to be on television.
You don't want to be on TV?
I'm fine. You're on TV camera.
Yeah,
Come on.
Can I come over here and sit?
You bet. Come on, sit by me.
Granddaddy?
Yeah.
We're gonna have a chicken tonight.
This is
Okay,
something else.
here's this for here.
Clint, do you have anything classic for TV? You want any kind of statement for the camera?
You want to make it a statement for the camera?
Well,
I'm gonna cook it
I'm
tonight.
glad to be in
We'll have
Memphis.
it for tomorrow.
Memphis is a lovely town. All you folks ought to join us.
You like our southern
Yeah.
hospitality?
Tell them people out in Dallas, I don't know whether I'll be able to get out there this year
Here's
now.
what I did the other time.
I'm so busy.
Uh-huh.
Your southern life has picked up considerably, huh?
Well, there's only one place better than Memphis, and that's Dallas.
I'm going to with this one.
Mindy just really put on a show for us this year.
Well, you ate it. I didn't
Ladies
taste
and
it.
dogs
Remember
are
when Mama and I went shopping? And it just got turned up.
And Cook Williams, Scood,
All it up for you.
what have you got to say for the camera today?
Do me justice. Come on, give me
Come on, give us those that eye, that little eye dance. That little sparkle, the eye dance. You used to give it to us on that 8 millimeter.
Oh, yeah. I
What is
forgot
this,
that I did that. It was something I just did.
This is 2020 or something? What is this, 30 and 40, huh?
Yeah.
70, 60, 70.
Something. Yeah. Uh-huh.
Dad, what kind of remarks have you got for the TV camera?
For posterity.
Yeah, what's the,
TV cam?
What's the good word?
That
what's,
thing pick up the voice?
It sure does.
tell us about our the future of this country. That's what I want to hear
No,
somebody.
tell us what's yeah,
Well, I want to quote a
what is the
scripture.
wisdom?
I want to quote a scripture. I saw something in the paper the other day. Some preacher, somebody quoted this. It's taken from the 2nd Chronicles, 7th chapter, 18th verse, where the Lord told Solomon, he said, if my people who call by my name humble themselves and pray and seek my face and turn from the wicked ways, then I will hear from heaven and forgive the sins of your land. I'm preaching before that the other day. Now, I think it's a fitting message today with all this wicked and crime going on. Have a preaching, have a priest, have a rabbi or a priest in the housetop. Get people changed.
Amen.
That's true, Granddaddy.
This country is in a sad condition.
Yeah, it's the people, it's not the country.
That's right. We are the
People
country.
make the country. You can't have a country without people.
Yeah, I say.
Over in Iran, it's the most pitiful, pathetic thing that our army is so easily defeated there. It shows our weakness. I don't understand how 4 or 5 helicopters could be disabled and one run into a plane and wreck the plane, caused a fire and burned up 7 men. Now, Iran has paraded them around there like it was a big victory. Now they're taking our hostages and carrying them all over the nation. So they can't be raided and rescued. We're in a terrible, embarrassing, humiliating experience. This country, pitiful. We're such a pitiful condition. It might help it. I started sent a telegram to the president the other day. I wish now I had. I started sending telegrams to ask the people to fast one day and pray that the Lord would get those hostages released. Jesus went up on the mountain one day, was transfigured with Peter, James, and John. And while he's up there, the poor man had a son that was afflicted with a demon. This demon would throw him in the fire and cut him and treat him off. He took him to the 9 apostles that left down there and asked them to heal him. And they tried and couldn't. So the Lord came down and this man said, I brought my son to the apostles and they couldn't heal him. If you can heal him, please do something for him. And Jesus said, if you can believe, something can be done for him. So he brought him to him and the Lord cast out this demon. And later on the apostle asked him, why couldn't we do that? He said, because of lack of your faith. But this faith only comes by prayer and fasting. That thing's still going.
Yeah, real people started first. And now this other show is,
This faith only comes
well,
from
they
grandparents.
on the same.
That what it
No,
is?
they're
Kept
different.
up that deal.
Once ABC, ABC started out, I
That's
think,
what
with
you're saying, is
real
that that
They
faith only
always
comes
try
from...
to get ahead of
Yeah,
that
they
other
just call
deal.
it, yeah. But the only thing is, it annoys me to hear them say
Faith only
that.
comes by fasting and praying.
This faith, the hero, the cast of demon out, only comes by prayer and
It
fasting.
is, they do.
Beautiful.
Did you know our Lord, precious Lord, went up into a mountain and prayed all night one time? You may have done it several times, but it's a record
Are
of it.
these familiaries?
Prayed all night
Those
long.
familiaries?
I don't know
Did you
what.
know in the Sermon on the Mount,
Or something? There is,
specific
got a pair of
instructions where to go and pray.
familiaries, and there's some of
He
that
says
with
when
that
you
kind
pray,
of soul on it.
don't be like the
Yeah,
hypocrites.
they've got
For
so
they
many
stand,
different times, but these
they love
things
to
are
stand praying in the
cushioned in
synagogues
Yeah.
and street
Oh,
corners,
man, yeah.
that they may be seen men. They have that reward, but now
I do everything in them, works.
enter into your closet. You go and pray to the Father which is in secret, the Father sees in secret, the reward you open.
Are we gonna eat that roast too tonight, or vegetables? I better, tomorrow.
Do we get the...
Well, wait a minute, I thought we were going to pray. That's a new roast for tomorrow.
We
Yeah,
are.
we are.
We need both. Well, let's freeze some, Granddaddy.
We need something to go with the
me.
chicken. What are we gonna have to go with the chicken? That's
What
what
we've been
we
getting over there now is biscuits and 2 big pieces of chicken for $1. Is that too high?
Granddaddy doesn't cook them a while.
You can get a breast for,
Did you find
or
it?
either, you know, big,
What about cream corn?
I got a family pack of 10 pieces.
you've already got it?
The chicken, yeah.
You never been over there?
Yeah.
Oh, God, I thought you hadn't gone yet.
We got this. We decided on 10 pieces because we thought it might have a little roast go with it or something. I don't know.
Got some biscuits with it, I guess.
Yeah,
Rolls.
rolls, yeah.
Is that a pretty nice place?
Yeah.
Where did you go?
Churches. It's just down
Well, it's a national organization. They got several places here.
Yeah.
Of course, you got black people in there running it, but the black people cook everywhere.
Yeah.
Dad, what do you think about Texas?
Texas.
Yeah, the state of Texas.
Well,
Oh, be
I'll tell you
careful
what I
now.
think
You're on
about that. They
TV.
must have some
Keep it clean.
wire businessmen there represent the Chamber of Commerce because they've got a tremendous pulling power to get business in there. Business, manufacturing
A
things.
lot of the business moved out from the northeast into Dallas
The
area.
land looks like it's awful poor around there.
It is for growing.
Did you know the American Airlines had come in there and it now has its headquarters there?
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
American Airlines done what?
It's moved to Dallas, headquarters.
Headquarters.
You mean from Ithaca, New York?
Well, it was New York City.
Huh?
It was New York City.
Well, when they sent me a bill for $350 and I didn't know them, and I thought I was going to have, I didn't know what I was going to do about it.
What chapter did you say
I finally
that
got
was?
it.
That's different. Chapter Matthew.
I don't know which chapter.
Yeah, I had a credit card with them, and I went down and got,
Huh?
for our first trip back,
You said the
I
fifth
went down and got,
You said the 15th
the 2
chapter.
tickets and then
I thought it said 17.
I had them down and
17,
got, you know what I mean? But I'd gone, at that time I'd gone through the agency.
Ann was afraid we were gonna have too much chicken, so I thought we were gonna have the roast tonight. You know, we took another one tomorrow.
Okay, I'll go ahead and put it because there's a lot of room.
Yes, sir.
I looked at it and so it's a lot of room.
Well, mercy say. You should have picked them out. You paid a little more to pick out. See, I thought we were gonna have that other roast tomorrow.
Yeah, but we were going to freeze the other.
But I need some, we need some green beans.
Well, I'm going to fix this right now. I'll go fix some green beans and some baby beans.
Okay, let's go.
Thanks, a good idea.
Well, they say inland, you know, just,
You know, there's no water for shipping that by boat.
yeah. if they'd have had somebody, some promoters like some of these cities like Dallas maybe or something with this town of Memphis, boy, this has been one of the biggest cities in the country.
It sure meant like a lot.
Right. Well, we'll give some idea of the new look here. You say hello to the camera.
George, please.
Well, got to have some pulchritude, you know, in our pictures.
Well, I'm not sure this is poker, dude.
This is a view of the back bedroom after the little elf's been in here working, getting a few things straightened out.
Getting ready to leave. It's like this for the first time.
Let's visit.
Well, they ought to be seeing Fletcher full on. He runs every now and then, don't
That first lady there in front of me, I forgot to introduce her. Her name was Mrs. Clyde Gilliland. She used to be a Sunday school teacher there. Do you remember her?
I remember the name, I do not remember the face as well
She's
as
an elder
the...
there, you know, a great friend of mine, and that lady is so friendly. She asked me if I'd get in the Bible, or to buy one, and I said, we can't sell them. But your mother had a little testament for women. So she gave her one, and it's just what she wanted, you know, certain, it answers questions, certain things in there, just what she needed. But I'm sorry I forgot to check and see if y'all, I forget so much.
Was she sitting right in front of us?
Yeah.
You had a lot of people coming to talk to you, Granddad. I mean, you had probably 20 people that came to say hello.
Yeah, there's lots. I didn't see in this funeral here. I don't know. I can't remember. But there's one lady there with one I've been on for years. She didn't tell her face down. I made her kiss it. I kissed her on the cheek.
You did?
Well, sure I did. That's great. But these were all holy kisses. Did y'all know there were 5 places in the Bible that command to greet one another with a holy kiss?
That's
Paul
right.
closed the 1 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians, and Romans. And in the 5th chapter of 1 Thessalonians.
I'm gonna give Uncle Clint one of those holy kisses right now.
That's what I did.
How about that?
Peter called it a divine kiss.
Yeah,
Divine kiss.
turn red when it comes
Oh,
and
no,
yell
that's
kisses
just
me.
glass reflected on you.
That's what I did.
Like Mrs.
Well, just
What's
tell
her
me.
name?
Huh?
What's Mrs. What do y'all call them? Kinky?
Mimi.
Mimi?
Mimi's about to
She
walk
gives me a
in.
big hug every time
She's
I turn
all-
my head.
That's part of that,
You turn your head all the time
She loves
because I got bad breath.
She loves everybody.
Yeah.
And,
Gretchen, you want a kiss from me?
Here's that sweet lady.
yeah, I know. Oh, here's somebody over there. There she is now. We'll just give her a kiss. Just on television. Come on, Mimi.
Here's Granddaddy. You're ready for the hug, Mimi.
We saw you drive in.
Cornbread, huh?
Did you? Then,
No, that's
Come on.
peach
We're on television.
and if John got
Mimi,
killed, it don't got
here's
anything.
Yeah.
I'll go.
Well, okay.
How are you?
Oh, I'm just here with
There's
you.
Come on, give me a kiss.
Granddaddy, I'll do it.
No, we're on television now. You knew that, didn't you?
No.
You're the star.
How you doing?
Well.
Fine.
You're the
You
star.
had to get that for posterity.
Get you in on this, George?
No, that's all
Yeah,
right.
take a picture of that sweet mama here.
Well, George, your cameraman never
Always
gets in
ask,
on
smell like
that.
mother. Go
You
over
do
there.
smell like a mother. You really do. She does smell like a mother. Soft and...
I thought you guys.
I have it. I'm gonna check my little blue book when I get back.
Have a seat.
Oh.
George's taking all your
Did you
pictures.
get
What's he making everybody here sit
I don't
in your
think I've
boat?
ever written out there.
Maybe you
but I
Yeah,
got,
get the mantle.
I got
Get the mantle,
everybody's
honey.
address and
I wrote-
Okay.
I need-
Yeah.
really
Did you
need
get
it
pictures
because
of the window?
Telephone know that, 'cause
Man, you would
Here.
recognize the...
Now, have you just had this one apartment since you came to Memphis?
Mimi, have you seen the curtains?
no, this is the first place I lived with Mel Reed for about a month.
Oh,
When I was
that's
living
cleaning
there.
the books and you.
That may be where, maybe
There's
that's
nothing like there were
Oh, they look lovely, honey. That flowers are beautiful. They gave me one pot, I put them in the yard later.
Well, you got two, George?
George picked them.
That's That Ralston had waiting on us.
Well,
Sure is.
George, how about the grandchildren, picture of grandchildren
Y'all think
thing?
I
See
checked
it
that
over there?
Granddaddy?
I don't know, was it cooking or what?
Yes, sir.
George? Zoom.
They play, sometimes it is.
I'm dying to see
Steve
my
took them and showed them
granddaughter.
right away.
Did he ever tell you Cindy's a
We
full-time?
can show it right away. We can show it on television. Honey, we can show it here.
No,
Why
No,
can't
we can't. The camera says we can't.
I wish I could see
Okay.
my granddaughter. She's now full-time at
Steve showed them over
TV.
here.
Uh-huh. And I can't see Paducah or Cape Girardeau
Oh,
either.
she's
from
on
here.
camera, huh?
She's a
She's a
reporter.
CBS reporter for.
And she writes a
this is a
story.
little
She
picture
tells
that
it
Debbie
9 o'clock
made
at
for
night at Paducah, and then they said they
Grandma
sent it on
and,
to Cape Girardeau, who
Granddaddy.
hired her.
Clint's address down. Just, I may have it at home, but I'm not sure.
Yeah, well,
The
here,
one
get-
I have is the newest one.
Get this lady here. She's the one that, she keeps tabs on me.
That's Sarah.
Memories,
Yeah,
okay.
Granddaughter Miriam,
house, 'cause calls me every day almost when
the Snells
At
see
on
that
home.
I'm
their
not.
trip
Okay.
last summer. Pittman family, George Good family, Hermans, Jen,
Well, they've been mighty nice to you, Clint.
granddaughter.
I was sorry that that's them and I couldn't go up to the hospital.
I think this is
But you
the
don't know, I took
picture of the Good children.
I mean, the doctor here 2 weeks ago. He fussed at me. But he don't want me to drive
And a
uptown.
picture of Paul,
I
Debbie,
think
and
I
their
could have, but
two
Well,
fine
the thing of
boys.
it is, that,
Well,
like
I've
you
got
said,
it.
Now
you
we'll
know
go
the back
over, this is
way.
a picture of
Well, I wouldn't. I'd have to go right.
he gets his picture on me.
grandfather Culpepper Good and his wife.
I've been to
Some more pictures on the little corner table in the living room. Starting over here with Al and Mary, Brenda, Imogene, Sally Shannon over here behind the picture. And then toward the reflection there's Vicky. And there's Babushka and
C-A-D-R.
Granddaddy George Good and our two little grandsons.
Somebody asked me how to spell it right.
And back in the back,
That's what it looks like. It's,
we've got the Bader children, the three cute Bader children,
It says
Jane and David, right
DR,
on the
but
bottom.
I used to spell it
I think we got a reflection on there.
D-A-C-R-A.
yeah.
You know what I mean? It sounds like it, I mean, that's more, but that's the proper way to spell it.
And up on the wall here, we have some of the black children, John,
I'd get it anyway, you know what I mean? With it.
Julie.
They know what- they-
young lady's getting married this summer,
A lot of bills I get that have it
David,
all backwards, but
Yeah.
I'd still
And
get
Debbie.
it because the apartment and
all in the living room.
Holman usually knows.
And now you're recording. See that line go all the way across there?
Yeah. Does that mean it's really working?
Now, you ought to be able to get two of us in there, all right?
Yeah, I got you. Sure.
Now, you want to try that zoom feature?
What do I
A
do?
little bit of lever in there.
Where? Right here?
Yeah, that's the word zoom means. Zoom means to come in close,
Well, I'm doing.
and it magnifies.
So what do I do? I'm doing it the other way.
Center down, centered on dead.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
Now which way do I turn this little ditty?
we straightened up.
Can you feel that little lever? Can you notice what happens as you go back and forth? Oh, it goes around this way, like this.
Oh, okay. That's where my problem was. Trying to unscrew it, and I was trying to bring it back and forth. Sure. Yeah.
It works out pretty good. It's kind of hard to hold that camera unless you're braced because it weighs so much.
Yeah. It's not really focused too well.
What time did Fletcher say he was coming? Be a little late, is that what he said?
After a while, he said not to wait on him.
Oh, okay. He's probably tired of that meeting.
Mm-hmm.
Well,
Yeah.
who all did you see after church, Dan?
Well, you came back here, I don't know. You really made.
Miss Ebert.
Just held FaceTime me to kiss her. And, of course, I asked quite a few times, McKenna, sweet thing.
Oh, is she?
I asked her quickly. She said, well, yes, sure. She has been a great friend of both of us.
I know, she's very nice.
Used to bake cakes and bring over here and things like that.
She's living over there at that St. Peter's orphanage apartment, isn't she?
Yeah, they built a retirement Moses Store building there.
She says that they have a cafeteria in there and you can get every one of your meals in the cafeteria there. Isn't that nice?
Where's that?
At the place, the sort of retirement complex where she lives.
They got one on Howland up here. The best church is one of those dormitories.
It used to be in Memphis State Dormitory. I was up there looking at it. So
Oh, did you look
I
at
saw
that too?
one of them, but they're more like that, you know what I mean? They're
That was 2 of the days.
small, real
Yeah.
The small rooms.
And I
small room,
called
but
here
they
to
on
see how
a
you doing, and I
straight,
talked
you know, I
to
mean,
somebody.
long and narrow.
Yeah, I didn't see but one, but
Oh, that's
good.
nice.
Did they have their own
And then this
bathroom
one.
for each
I
one?
gave
Oh,
her
yeah,
that.
yeah.
And she is so proud of it.
Yeah, it's that big,
I'll take
I don't know how many stores
whoever
it
gave
is
it to me,
down there.
whoever
They got a
babysit
big cafeteria down there. I went in that
They
part
bring
of
me
it.
bags of things you want to get
I
rid
went up in
of.
one of the
And
rooms,
I gave this to
played
them.
one of them, but the lady
And
that
it's all super.
supervised or whatever, they
Thank you.
showed you around,
Was
she
that your
wasn't there.
Yeah, that's
And I wanted to
everything.
get
Let's
a little
see.
larger one.
No, I don't believe that's small, but
What
did they charge for those?
It might.
I don't know.
She said she brought over
According to how
some
much
yeast cornbread. I didn't
money
make that. I think
income
Daddy,
will
Granddad
go out.
thought I made it, but I don't
But
make cornbread by
they're
yeast.
very inexpensive
She's
for
made that.
people
She
in
brought that, and she brought
but
the
it's-
Jello. You remember?
Norris was one of the,
Well, Vanessa,
on the
down next to
committee when
Joe.
they,
Well,
the
let me
Methodist
lay
Church
these
took
here.
that over, you know, and made this thing.
Are you
out.
making them now, hon?
I'm making them.
Come on over
So
here.
come on, get in the picture, Mimi.
Is
Get a room
Oh, what
there.
a pretty dress you've got.
I
So
wore
I
it so you could see Mimi dressed up
Yeah.
once. I bought this in San Francisco and came home, and Joyce liked it better than any dress I had, and she had to go to a wedding, and she said, "Mother, you got anything you'd loan me? I don't want to buy a dress." So she come up and tried on several I had, and she liked this one. I said, "You would pick the newest and the most expensive I had." I laughed at her. She ended up in a year and a half wearing this to 5 weddings. And she wore it to church once. I said, "We're going to wear it to church." And it's down there. And she said her preacher told her one day, she come out to her and said, "Joyce, that's a pretty dress. And it's washable is what I like."
Oh, this was Joyce's dress? at one
No,
point?
it's mine, and she's had it nearly 2
Oh,
years.
she
brought
borrowed it from you.
Yes, she borrowed it to wear those weddings. And I said, "Well, you got it down there, wear it at church." So she brought it home and said, "Mother, you got to start wearing that at church some." So I wore it today.
Maybe I have a question for you.
Oh, honey, what?
Someone said that you just, for some reason, like to hug people. Is that true?
I was born loving people, yes, and I love men. I sure do. I sure
That's
do.
great.
Huh?
Did you know the greatest commandments in the New Testament?
Love one another.
Jesus told them over and over, love one another.
They said that
And
in
for
church
people
today.
to know that you're my disciples. And to tell me by tradition, not about, that these early Christians just loved each other so much.
Our
They
preacher
put their
wrote
arms
that
around
in today.
them. Now, they didn't kiss the mouth, they kissed the cheek. Kissed on each cheek, they still do that on that part of
Still
the
do.
country. You saw on television where the president for Egypt kissed the president on both
Yes.
cheeks. And Israel, I think, did the same thing.
And Rosalind Carter kisses these executives when they come over, and she's so pretty, I'm sure they don't mind kissing her.
Kissed both cheeks.
It helps,
Yes,
doesn't
you
it?
kiss me on the cheek.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well, I was telling them a while ago, there are 5 places in the Bible where it says greet one another with a whole kiss. Paul closes the 1 Corinthians, 2 Corinthians, and Romans with that. And then the Thessalonians, the 5th chapter, he closes that to greet one another with a kiss. And Peter called it divine kiss.
Oh, what's the divine?
Divine kiss. It's holy kiss. Divine and holy is the same thing. So this is not Hollywood business they have preaching. But one of the greatest
They
commandments. in the
said
New
one of the
Testament.
greatest things that helps people is touch them. Just a pat on the shoulder or give you a pat or a little hug. It
Yeah.
really does.
I like a man,
Well,
I don't like a man to
come
kiss
up and
me,
greet
but I
me
like
this morning.
That's right. I've had so much
put
love
something,
since
you know,
Daddy
he
died
touch
of
me,
his
feel my
friends.
body, I feel like he does enjoy, you know what I mean? But
I just said touching is wonderful. It is.
Well, you know, there was an article in the, what is that little publication, Imogene? It's a little one that Norman Vincent Peale puts out.
mm-hmm.
I take guideposts.
Guidepost,
I
that's it.
take that.
And one time there's an article in there, it talked about this lady, and the title of this article was, "Say It With a Hug." And I said, that is Mimi.
That's Mimi, that's right.
I said, that's her article. You didn't write it, but somebody
No,
else just
but-
like you wrote it.
I take that little magazine. Does Granddad take it? I save them, every one, and hand
You
it
take
to somebody.
a guidepost.
Does it come in the mail, huh?
I think
Mother
your mother did. George, I can't read without a magnifying glass.
And it's just
So
little
slow.
articles for different people. It's
It's
not a
not
book.
very much newspaper, I just hit the high point. This morning, I do have I think Steve gave us that one long flat when you lay it on the.
Oh, yeah, right.
I misplaced it.
No, I got it. I know where it is.
Where is it?
It's in a little plastic box there on the bottom of the bookcase. I'll get that for
Did
you.
you find
You
that?
better leave it out,
Maybe
so he can
just
see
a
it.
time or two, you know, before
What's
I
the
think
bookcase
we got it.
there?
Huh?
What bookcase?
It's a bookcase over there by the lazy boy chair. By the
Better get it out and lay it there on
Yeah, I'll
top
get it
where he
out there
can
and put
see
on
it.
your desk. Did Steve give you that?
I think he did. He gave me one of them big ball ones,
Yeah.
too.
Let me get that. I know exactly where that is. We need to give you a tour of the house so you'll know where everything is, Dad.
Well, I'll get things relocated. Well, don't y'all wait on pleasure.
We're not. The cooks are in the kitchen.
I want to go have a safe trip
They have
back.
a long ways to drive.
I
They get home.
Yeah, George, I guess we better cut this off, huh?
Okay.
Getting a little heavy.
Granddaddy? They're already served. Eugene Warren, Mrs. Warren, do you know that?
Goes up here.
Used to go up to.
Oh, I know Tommy Warren, that's not
No,
funny. is it?
this is Rosie Marie or Rosie Marie or something like that.
Go to me.
Rosie May?
Well, what do they do right now at that Good Shepherd Center, Mimi?
Nothing, they're getting, just having a meeting every Friday, and we have doctors speak on arthritis and different things, and lunch every Friday, and I took two last Friday, and I'm gonna do that this week.
That's every Friday at 10 a.m.? At 10 a.m.?
There's 3 more weeks to go, 3 more Fridays to go.
Mm-hmm.
And I take my neighbor who goes, Miss Campbell brought some food, she'd go to Church of Christ. But she taught school with Julia at Cherokee. You remember Mrs. Campbell when she come here and brought that?